Hey there everybody, this is Shadigo. Welcome back to the FireRed Randomiser Nuzlocke. In the last couple of episodes or so we went through the SSR, we beat Misty, and it's been a good time apart from the fact that we lost our starter Javelin due to a horrible crit, which otherwise it would have survived and probably would have bopped Quagsire eventually, but yeah, kind of not a thing. Today's episode we're probably going to go defeat Lieutenant Surge and hopefully get to before Rock Tunnel. I'm not really looking forward to Rock Tunnel without Flash, since we can't technically get it. But with the way I've been marking Pokemon that I've been getting, I can't actually get it technically. So I could get it, but it probably doesn't feel right otherwise. So yeah, gonna be doing the Rock Tunnel basically, essentially blind, because like I said, I generally rather have Flash than not have Flash, specifically for that, because it's just really easy to get lost. That being said, I do have like about 20 repels, and hopefully that'll take me through, but I doubt it. That being said, you can see with the active pie roster here, I have brought in, I'm going to be bringing Indy with me, but not just yet. The reason being is I need someone to use Cut, and I've made the decision that Circu, my Starmie here, is actually not going to be that useful at all. I mean, Stone Evolutions generally aren't, they don't really learn anything. And considering the Tiamlet we've been having of recently, and I don't think I get the feeling it's not going to improve. I'm just going to basically use Circu as a HM person. So off screen I gave her Cut. I sold a bunch of also off screen I've managed to buy a bunch of items. Sold a bunch of items that I don't need anymore, or are pretty much useless. And yeah, so basically Circu's in the pie at the moment, but only for HM purposes. She's probably going to running Strength and Surf as well. Then again, if I still have water types in my active party, they're probably going to get Surf as well, so maybe she won't learn Surf, but then again, there's going to be like, I'm going to end up losing all my waters, and then I don't have any waters apart from Circu, which is also going to be problematic. But hey, we're going to do Lieutenant Surge's gym. Consider that you only really need Cut to get in here, and you actually only need Cut to progress with the rest of the story. You can actually skip Lieutenant Surge and come back when you feel like wanting to just outright beat him down to high level. I'm going to say no to that. I'm just going to do it normally. So, Lieutenant Surge's gym, I don't think it actually really changed since Red and Blue. And I think in their other remakes, oh goodness, I've run into a spinner. Well, I might as well as defeat all the trainers here. I mean, it's free experience, I guess. But yeah, the whole gimmick with these is those trash cans. And the way you deal with those trash cans is that there's two switches in them. One's chosen at random. One of them is when you find the first one, the second one is always adjacent to it, either to the left, up, or right, or down. And I already don't like this mill type because it's using Minimize, and I don't have anything like Aerialist to destroy it with. So I'm just going to use Swagger and try and just remove it like that. Oh jeez, that was a crit. And we're doing Jack, so alright, to switch the other thing that we only has fire moves. Well yeah, this gym is very notable for just being like horrible to actually get to the gym later. Please stop using Minimize. That's something you really shouldn't be doing. If I had Stomp, I don't know if that started in later generations, but I think Stomp does double damage if you attack something that uses Minimize. Stantler has Intimidate. Not that I mind because I have special moves to deal with that. Get hit. And he's just basically using useless moves because you only really need to use that when you want to fight something that's immune to your moves. Like ghost types, for example. Ghost types are normal fight moves. That being said, it still doesn't stop. It still stops poison, like attacking steel types. And that won't get a way around that until Generation 7 anyway. Alright, so before we deal with the trash cans, I'm actually going to deal with the trainers. The only one you actually have to deal with is the old guy right at the top. He's the only mandatory trainer you actually have to fight, but considering I'm probably going to flailing around with the garbage bins. I'm going to defeat the other two trainers as well because it's very likely I'm going to end up encountering them as well, just by running around. Oh, wow, Curcio, both things getting a beating. That being said, it's got clear body, so we're not going to get the speed drops from Icy One though. And honestly, I don't really care if you actually get the Omni Boost from Ancient Power, because of how very little health you have. Then again, it might be up to if fancy enough to actually survive that Metal Claw. Lava, however, I don't want to sit in for, so let's get Howie in here and just murder it with a water move. Except it seems to be doing silly things, and doing silly things is not something you should be doing against me. As we just gain a few levels. Not really learning much. Kind of unfortunate, really. Let's for now switch Curcio out for Pensacola. I mean, she does need the level, and fight this guy. Like I said, this guy's the only mandatory one you can you have to fight. The other two are spinners, and they'll just inconvenience you when you're going through the trash cans. Alright, so kick Leon with the code change. If I give you a poison type, I don't think I can deal with you. But I know I can deal with you with your fire type. That being said, it's kind of clever. That's kind of clever giving you a gamble like that. But like I said, I don't know any of the all the moves that opponent Pokemon have unless they actually use them on me. And I don't really care much for that because I believe Crab Hammer from here should murder you. Yes. And level 24 and you probably don't learn anything. And even then, it's not like you're going to be learning anything decent, all things considered. Like I said, because the bad TMs, it's going to be to the point that by the end game of it, that by when we're at the end game here, is I'm essentially relying on like level up movesets in order to actually get things done. Now here's the first electric switch for this, so the next one is either here, here, or here. If it's not, then the thing gets reset and you have to do everything all over again. So yeah, just like that. It's very rare you get that first try. Let's be reasonable here. Now, as a preference, I kind of like just checking the outside ones, because if you do the outside ones, it's essentially a 1 in 3 chance at worst that you can find this switch, with a 1 in 2 chance if it's one of the corner ones. But if it's one of these middle ones here, then it's essentially like a 1 in 4 chance. Oh hey, got it second time. Neat. So, we can fight Lieutenant Surge, but at the same time I kind of want to leave to heal, and I'm not sure if the puzzle resets itself when you leave the gym. So I'm not going to chance it. I am in fact going to use items to heal. I have a lot of spare money in the back anyway, so I could always go ahead and buy some more, buy more items if I need to. Like buy a few more super potions, buy a few more towels. Especially since we're gonna get a decent chunk of money from beating Lieutenant Surge. And like I said, I sold a bunch of stuff, so I still have like a decent chunk from that. But anyway, Lieutenant Surge, we're just gonna go with it. We're going to start with Pensacola. He's going to start off with whatever he feels like doing because it's random. Normally I believe the Pokemon he has is a Voltorb, a Pikachu and a Raichu. This time he has a Pidgeot and some other things. It's also surprisingly not faster than I am, so I'm ready for that I guess. And he stupidly got poison for his troubles, which means Sludge Bomb should kill from here. Neat. Pensacola at 22. Trying to learn Poison Tail. Is that better than Fang? I'd rather keep Fang because that does toxic poison instead of regular poison when it hits. Poison Tail has high crits and can poison, and Sludge Bomb is just really good. I'm not going to use Tickle though, so for now I will keep Poison Tail for Tickle. I'm not going to use Tickle, it just reduces attack and defense, and I'm not going to do that. Seriously, it's not happening. I don't know, is it just me, or has Surge quickly turned into a flying type gym leader now? Which is kind of hilarious. Up until then. Right, now we do have a problem on our hands with the Dragonair. Because I don't have anything that could take on a Dragonair. Is my main issue. I mean, Kurashiro could tank hit fight, doesn't know a fire move. And can hit it for like absolutely nothing. And I think the other ones that could potentially hit are Pensacola with Sludge Bomb and Sandy with whatever she has. Whilst also spelling Future Sight. I will see what Pensacola does with the Sludge Bomb, and hopefully it gets poisoned either by Sludge Bomb itself. Oh, Sludge Bomb's a 2 at KO. Fine, this is a kill, I believe. Oh, well, there we go, we got crit. Well, So much for using that moonstone. Alright, Sandy, get out here. We're gonna have to murder this fool. Yeah, you can use a full heal and all. I really don't think you live in this hyper voice. Ah, that sucks. Like I said, the real point of like doing like Nuzlocke, especially randomizer Nuzlocke, is that you not only do you see like Pokemon from out of nowhere, but you get to actually use like Pokemon you would never like normally use, which is one of the main reasons why Indy's going to be joining us. But yeah. Revenge is actually, I think that's probably the first decent HM that the first decent TM that we've got. It's a fighting type move, and since we're now going to be bringing Mankey with us, because that's the only Pokemon we have in reserve at the moment. Well, it's nice to have the Mankey. That was Primate. What am I doing? I remember which Pokemon I have. I do. Like, it's fine. Party Pokemon, please. No. I'll figure out what I'm doing here. Right, Indy, you get to come with. Primate's going to stay in the box. I'm going to have to level ground that somehow. Which is not. It's not going to be a thing. We're also keeping Circuit from the party because I still need Cut. I want to say that the thing is going fine. Oh yeah, I guess this guy's here just to say, hey, there's a guy in Route 2 you might want to talk to for the Flash HM. But we're not going for the Flash HM because technically we're not really supposed to have the amount of Pokemon that we actually have. Let's bail from here. I only just wanted to go past him because he's a trainer. I could probably defeat him at this point, to be fair, but on the other hand, I don't really want to deal with him. Actually, the bike's still in select. The bike is still in select. Cool. Right, so the reason we need Cut is for this tree right here. And then we should technically be on a new route now, so this should be Route 9. So let's go. Really should be having, like, I want to say I want to have right on the front here, but I've just seen that Tentacruel. I'm like, no. It's an outraged Tentacruel. It probably wanted to see Indy as well. But I have ways of dealing with Andy Tentacruels, and they involve Sandy and throwing bones at people. I'm kind of hoping this outrage doesn't hit. I think if it hits itself during that, it stops. It actually stops outrage, so it can go for something else. But yeah, kind of glad that I didn't take any hits to that. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't think outrage really would have done much. speaking of things that won't do much, that probably that intimidate. But giving new Boomerang was I want to say it was a good idea, but that was like one of the first moves it had. Clown Pearl. I don't really have anything that could deal with Clown Pearl like water types either. Hydro Pump did nothing, which is nice. I don't think Hyper Voice would have killed, even if I wasn't intimidated. And yeah, another bulky water type. You know what? Two can play this game with relatively bulky water types. We'll get Howard here and we'll Brick Breaky. Nice miss there, Hard. I mean, granted, the Hydro Pump's not really doing anything, but at the same time, it would be nice if you actually hit your moves. Kind of like Netgear in V2 recently. It's like, I kind of need you to hit the thing, but you're not hitting the thing, and now everybody's getting beaten up because of it. But yeah, we're essentially on Route 9 now, even though the thing's not said it. It usually says that, hey, you're on a new route now. Which is kind of why I'm thinking that grass is rather dubious, but that is part of Route 9. But there is other grass there. Don't want to be out against you. Don't want to bring Harry out because I don't believe you're part ice type. And I can just drop with a Brick Break. I'd like to drop it with a Brick Break, but Confusion's probably going to say no, isn't it? Yeah, Confusion's going to say no. Let's not do the thing that I said before, what might happen and lose all my water types. I do at least want to keep one. I don't want to rely on Surku for like being my water type. Oh wow, crit. Kind of went and ignored that withdrawal there. That's nice. I also kind of really don't want to rely on Sandy because reasons. Oh, you have Levitate. Whoops. And you have Dig. Do I? I don't have anything that could like to take a Dig. Not too well. Black is at full HP. So providing crits don't happen, you'll take this easily. Yeah, absolutely. And just throw hammers at things. Just bop it with a hammer. Made entirely out of crabs. I'm thinking one of the things I want to do just for the sake of saving time is to turn all the battle animations off, and I'm probably going to do it between videos actually. Now that I think about it. Let's get off the bike here. It's easy to control, like moving here, and yeah, you're the mandatory trainer that you have to fight here. Also, there's an item there, but you have to face him. So let's leave him alone. We'll come back once we've healed up. You, on the other hand, we don't really have that much of a choice in the mad, do we? No. Oh, let's finally let Indy get in. If Indy can go and have a go at something, she might as well have a go at something. But other than that, we'll probably just switch training for a while. And yeah, she's definitely not. Indy's definitely not staying around for this Hitmontop, because it does in fact have the potential to murder my face. And again, if all you're going to do is dynamic punch, I mean, yeah, that would have definitely killed Rhyhorn if it hit. But it's a 50-50 50-50 hit with a chance of confusion. So yeah, I kind of had to end up hitting one of those. And there are other moves similar to that. I think we have Zap Cannon in this generation. Switch it for the Waffy here. Safeguard is useless because it protects against crits, and this will kill anywhere. Even with its high crit rate. Next you have Prime for your own. Let's give this one. Oh, you have File Spirit. Yeah, I kind of thought you have File Spirit. Whoops. Also, it has Side Beam for some reason with its. Well, let's just say its special stat is not that great. So it's hilarious that it has Side Beam for whatever, because randomizer reasons, but yeah. Right, so I don't think you're a trainer, right? Oh yeah, you are a trainer. Whoops. I thought because he was like, no, he's not a trainer, but he actually is. Alright, Andy, you can deal with this thing. Flame Wheel is my most reliable move, but I'm going to set up Sandstorm. I think he also has multiple. I think he has multiple pokes, so I could probably set Spikes up as well. Rayhan is relatively tanky, so we can do that. And also I'm getting 3 turns because Truant's a thing. So with that, now we start attacking. Unless this thing shows like Brick Break or something silly like that, then yeah, I'm kind of not how you say threatened by this thing at all. Now, Sandstorm only lasts 5 turns, so if it does run out, then I'm going to have to redo it. I don't think I will do, because I don't need to. That being said, I'm probably going to switch Indy out now, because this is Slackoff's free turn. Indy got some hits in, and yeah. Free turn, I can Metal Claw and kill this thing hopefully. And I get the attack boost, neat. So we're staying in. Unless these other pokes like something that could probably murder Kurashio, but just by looking at it funny. As a Wooper, it got bought by Spikes. I'm gonna Swagger. Try and get some confusion hits in as well. Metal Claw is actually not going to. Oh yeah, it's ground type, isn't it? Oh no. I just realised that it's ground type, so it might have. But I had Santa, and she showed me Santa. it has in fact shown me Sand Tomb. I was half expecting EQ. So yeah, ugh. And we are once again relying on Mew to actually murder Thulse. It might really get to the point where Mew is probably like the only decent thing on the set. I mean, all it's had. The only other thing I've really done with it is giving it future sight, and the rest of its movements learn normally. She's gonna have to recharge for Frenzy Plant though, so yeah, it's fine. And from here, no more trainers. Oh, I was gonna say no more trainers. No more trainers, and yeah, route time. Was that Route 9 or was that something else? Yeah, that was Route 9. I don't know why it didn't say it was Route 9 before, but yeah, we have encounters. We have at least 2 encounters to go and do. But that's, well, we technically have 3 because we've got to go through Rat Tunnel. And we're pretty much already at the half-hour mark at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do those encounters in the next video. So next video you'll see me near the grass at Route 9. I think I need cut to get there now that I think about it. You'll see me at the grass at Route 9. And there's also this guy with an Everstone. What the Everstone does is that if a Pokemon holds it, that can evolve. If it gets to the point where it's actually able to evolve, it won't. One of the trolliest things you can actually do with an Everstone is give it to a trade Pokemon like Haunter, and then trade it away. So then your friends are like, hey, I'm going to get a Gengar out of this. Like, nope, you're just getting a Haunter, it's holding an Everstone. An actual in-game trading Pokemon Platinum actually does that, because we can't have nice things in Generation 4. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to be doing the 3 attempts at getting catches in the next episode, and yeah, next episode proper we're going to go flailing around in Rock Tunnel. That's going to be fun. Take care, and I will see you guys then. Ciao.